Hey there, my conscious entrepreneurial friends. Welcome to day 4 of the Transform Your Fear into Confidence Challenge. I'm a little bit squinty here in the morning light in North Carolina, and I'm just bringing you day 4, which we're talking about clarity. So earlier this week, we did some follow through. So we made some energetic and physical space for what we want to come in. And today we're going to do some inner clearing. So this clarity process, it's really about healing ourselves. It's the healing process, because the bottom line is this. In order to heal your business, in order to heal your relationship, in order to heal your life, it all starts with healing yourself. This is where the journey begins. And if you want people to give to you, to invest in you, to honor your services and your gifts that you bring to the table, you have to do this for yourself first. You have to give to yourself. You have to invest in yourself. And you have to honor the gifts that you have been given. So a lot of times I talk about how business ownership should really be called business stewardship. And what kind of steward are you being of the gifts that have come to you? And especially for us that tap into our natural abilities, things that are planted within our heart that we just have a knack for, that we just have an inclination for, that we haven't gone through extensive formal training around. These are the areas that we need to clear out some old limiting beliefs, and we need to really get connected within ourselves and open ourselves up to receiving on a whole nother level. And that's what today's session is really around, is opening yourself up to a new level of receiving. So you need to begin to take notice. Where in your life are you already receiving? Where are you receiving? Now, we can take this to a really core level and say that with each breath, you are receiving. In each breath, you're also giving. And allow the breath to be that guide on this example of the give and take relationship and how balanced it must be. So again, if you want people to give to you, you have to give to yourself. And if you have any limiting beliefs around money or self-care or receiving in general, this is your opportunity to begin to change that story and to rewrite those beliefs within yourself. But it all begins with awareness. So begin receiving anywhere and in any way that you can. Somebody offers you a compliment, say thank you. Radical notion, I know. So many of us, we just deflect compliments left and right. I always say my husband's like a compliment ninja. He just reflects them left and right. I throw them at him all day long, and he always says, well, I could have done better, or yeah, I should be doing this all the time. It's like, just receive the compliment. And quite frankly, if you're not receiving compliments, how do you expect to receive an income, a significant income, to where you can really support yourself to do your gifts and offer them on a full-time basis? So begin to practice receiving in a new way and open yourself up to receiving. If somebody opens the door for you or says, can I get that for you? Yes. It doesn't matter if you can get it for yourself. Just say yes.
Put me down there.
Put you down there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have to go put her down there. So you guys get to come with me. So, to help my daughter. Come on, babe. You got it? Okay, so begin to notice where you are receiving. How can you open yourself up more to receiving? And also notice how you are stopping yourself from receiving. So you remember a couple days ago when we were doing all of that clearing on day 2, that follow-through day? All that physical, unfinished business that was holding you back, staying in your way, and taking up space for you to receive. Well, the same thing rings true for our own inner. So not only is all that unfinished business stopping you from receiving, but so is the stories that we carry in our mind. So if you are thinking to yourself, well, Chrissy, taking this time to focus my attention on myself, or, even opening myself up to receiving money or receiving in general. I've heard stories my whole life about how that's greedy and it's selfish and it's not serving to other people. And it really conflicts with what I've been thinking my whole life. So if that's you, then I'm going to invite you to journal that out. I want you to sit down anywhere that you feel like you should be receiving more, experiencing more, having a different life experience than what you're currently having. Sit down with a piece of paper or your computer and write out what is every single thought, belief, story, what comes to your mind when you think about receiving or giving to yourself, or when it comes to money. Write out all of those beliefs. Write out everything that you've heard, everything that you used to believe, everything that you have found yourself saying or heard other people saying. Just write it all out. Once you have it all written out, now I invite you to rewrite your story. Rewrite that story and write everything as the opposite. Write everything as an empowered way to view it instead of not. So one of the money beliefs that I know is very, very common is that you have to work hard for money. You have to work hard. So a lot of us get stopped on our pursuit of creating a business and creating the life that we want because somewhere in our subconscious thinking, we think it's going to be hard work and we may not be interested in hard work. I know I'm not really interested in hard work. When you get me aligned with my passions and what I'm here to do, I become unstoppable in my action. But as far as working hard, that does not sound fun at all. And fun is one of my core beliefs. So if it's not fun, it's just not on my agenda. So write out everything that's on your mind. Okay, so what's the opposite of that? Instead of you have to work hard to earn money, you can just write, money comes easily to me. Money comes easily to me when I'm aligned with my purpose. Write it where it feels amazing. Write it where it feels inspiring. And what you're going to find in the end of your rewrite, you'll probably find that your rewrite is much more accurate to your current conscious beliefs. It's probably much more in alignment with what you've been learning and growing since you've been on your personal development path, right? We're conscious entrepreneurs. We've been making conscious steps and raising our conscious awareness to a bigger picture and another way to live life. So when you rewrite out these beliefs, then you will find that those stories likely match your conscious beliefs a lot more. And I invite you to free yourself of that old story and allow this new story to take root very deep. Read it as often as possible as a reminder of what your current beliefs are. And the more that you reread it, the more that you embrace it, the more that you live it out, the more that you talk about it, the more that you demonstrate it, the more that you embody all of those like you embodied your previous beliefs, the more that that's going to become in your subconscious and in your unconscious mind, and the more that your inner self's going to align with that new story, and the more likely you are to live it out, especially if you're still implementing day one's practice of self-love and taking that time to connect to yourself. So ask yourself, where can I allow more? And take time really journaling and writing that out. And then after you rewrite all these stories, then I invite you to hop over to our Facebook group, the Consciouspreneur Club, and post there. Post one thing or a couple of things, the biggest things that were like, oh my gosh, this is my new story, and claim it. Claim it out loud. Do a video like this. Y'all are so brave for making these videos. I think it's amazing how many people are making videos and posting them. Keep doing it. This is healing for you. Give yourself permission to put yourself out there because the world is craving more of you. Got that? I'm craving more of you, so bring it on. But hop over to the group. Make sure you use the hashtag I got this if you want to enter into the prizes that are up for grabs, and share. Claim that story. Say it out loud. Type it. Put it into print, and really begin to own it, to live it, and allow this new story, to take that deep root within you, just like those old stories. And you no longer have to go back to your past. You no longer have to go back to your past of what happened before or what your past beliefs are. I give you permission to live out this new story. So enjoy the clarity that you get from this process. Enjoy the process and all the benefits that it's going to bring to you in the future. And Keely, do you want to say hi to all my friends? She's 3. She don't want to say hi. But she's so cute. I wish you could see her. I know you're going to be seeing her plenty because I love her light and I love sharing it with other people. So she ends up to be memed. A lot of her pictures end up being memed. So you'll get to see her light all over the place. But anyway, that's all I've got for you today. And by all, I mean we're just going to keep it short. That was my intention with all these videos. But I really want you to take this one to heart. Go ahead and take this little bit of extra time that you've carved out for watching this and go ahead and start jotting down what are some of those beliefs. What are some of the ways that I can see myself stopping myself from receiving? What are the ways that I can open myself up to receiving more and begin to rewrite that story? I can't wait to hear these empowered stories. I look forward to tomorrow. And also, I'm going to go ahead and drop a little extra bomb on you right now on Saturday, this coming Saturday, which would be day 6 if this was a 6-day challenge, but it's a 5-day challenge. But on day 6, Saturday, 2 days from today, I'm going to host a live call. I would love to have you on it. It's It's going to start at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I will be posting the telephone number because I don't have it memorized, but I'll be posting the number for you to dial in, and it's just a wrap-up call. We're going to interweave all 5 days together. I'm going to open up the space if you have any questions. If you have any questions on how you can further implement what we've been learning on this journey, or if you have just any questions or any shares that you want to have, come on the call. I would love to have you on there live, and I look forward to seeing all your rewritten stories. All right, y'all. Love you. Bye. Mama.